Mama told me I could be anything in the world, so I decided to be a unicorn. My mama told me I could be anything in the world, so I decided to be a unicorn.
G'day, hello, and welcome. It is so good to be back, ready to play bingo. Yes, finally, after nearly 2 months, just over 6 weeks, in fact, 6 weeks to the day, I think, computer has been fixed. I had the man out yesterday to have a look at it for me. He had to put in a new SSD. He had to play around with stuff. We are back now. Whilst I was making my cup of tea, I forgot to make the bingo card. Today we're going to play Sovereign Citizen Bingo. I've just got to remember where I put it, that's all. I managed to recover the data, or he managed to recover all the data from the broken SSD card. Not SSD card, SSD drive. And he put it somewhere. Where did he put it? Is it here? Shoot, where did he put it? I thought he created a bingo file. Oh no. Oh, I've forgotten to do one other thing as well. Oh, this could be problematic. Okay, let's get in there. Okay, it's starting to lag already. Shouldn't do. Picture. Browse. Shouldn't be lagging like this. Internet. Okay, that's that. That's problems. Right. Oh, hang on. Whew. That was close. That was indeed close. Okay. You put in documents, of course. I mean, where else would you put it? Okay. Copy link address. No, it's almost like I've forgotten again. Forgotten what to do. I just got so excited about coming back that I forgot to put the bingo together. But that's okay. We have done that now. Okay. Now, what I'm also going to do, oh no, that won't work, will it? That won't work. Okay. Let's get rid of that. All right. Okay, I think we're back up and running. Let's do that. Right, welcome along, Paracord Princess. Good to see you. Good to see you. So, passion fruit, which is weird because passion fruit's got pineapple in it, I think. Or passion fruit flavor, reconstituted passion fruit juice, natural colors. It's full of sugar, this thing. But passion fruit's made up of all sorts of things, but pineapple's one of them. But I hate pineapple. I hate fruit, but I'll drink passion fruit. Doesn't make sense, does it? It really doesn't make sense. Anyway, let's talk about important stuff. So, bit of a mixed bag for the week for the old Birmingham City. Lost 3-1 away from home against Bolton Wanderers. But we bounced back and managed to win 1-0 at home on Saturday. And as we can see here, still top of the table. Still 11 points clear and still got 2 games in hand. We, this little loss here, that was our, so that win there was our 19th unbeaten game. And then on the 20th game, we lost. Bear me a second, just opening the window. Oh, it's a tad warm here today in sunny New Zealand. Virtually blue sky and 20 degrees, which is 68, 69 in your language. So it is a beautiful day. So yes, so sitting top of the table, still 11 points ahead. 14, we've got 14 games to go. Others have got 12. So it is looking more and more likely a return to the championship. What do we do? Click that button. Yes. So there you go. Rugby, Chiefs lost. Travel up to Fiji on the weekend to play the Drua. And I will say they got smashed. They got absolutely annihilated by the Drua, Fiji Drua. To be fair, it was absolutely pissing down. The pitch was waterlogged. I'm surprised the game went ahead. I know what Fiji rain is like. When it comes, it comes. So, yeah, that was that. And AFL started on the weekend. 2 games were cancelled due to the Cyclone Alfred, which, by all accounts, from all the reports I've looked at, turned out not to be that bad. I mean, it was bad. It was really, really bad, but it wasn't as bad as they predicted. So, channel friend, Lawler's Corner, Greg Lawler, lost his boat. What's it called? The Pelican. Pelican sank on Wednesday. He lost everything. So we need to. I might have to do something about that. I personally can't help him, obviously. Might have to talk to a few people about that. See if we can help Greg out. Yeah, the Pelican sank. He lost everything. But he's okay. He's okay. So he survived. He sent a message saying he survived he was safe during the cyclone. So, yeah, we'll have to do something for Greg. We'll have to have a think, people. We have to get our heads together. Right, what else? Now, so is all the sport covered off? The Dockers, they kick their season off on this coming Saturday against. I should know. I should not believe things with this. I was saying I'll have to get the fixture chart, but I've got no ink in the printer and no money to buy ink. And I'm not at work, so maybe I'll get mine to print it out. Okay, she's going a little bit slow, but that's okay. It's going a little bit slow. So we kick our season off on Saturday away at Geelong. $3:20 in the afternoon. Ugh, that's a terrible time. Now, mind you, they're off 4 games that day, so yeah, I suppose you've got to split it up. So I put my tips in, and bloody 1 out of 2. 1 out of 2. That was not a good result. Right, what else? Let's have a think. The nose is a lot better. Still a little bit of peeling around the corners, but the actual nose is doing fine. And now I'm just peeling on the arms. The arms are really peeling, which is a bit weird because it's been a week and now they're starting to peel. So that's a bit strange to me. I don't understand why that's happening, but it is what it is. So that's all good. So that's all healed. And the only other thing I've got to say is the more astute of you might have noticed the background. Background's changed slightly. Cameras moved slightly. Like that. The microphones moved as well to allow the monitor to go over there. The background's a bit tidier, not too much clutter. So yeah, so I hope that looks a bit more pleasing on the eye. What else has happened? That's about it, really. No, I I think that's about it. I think we're all caught up. So, with that said, shall we play bingo? Now, I have purposely hoping that this I just thought it was getting a bit cluttered. But that's okay. Looks good now. Just looks a bit more simple. I did actually think about turning the whole desk around and having a more wide open shot, but has the thing. It's been okay, but we had a pretty cold day Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was a cold day Tuesday, Monday or Tuesday, and I realised at about 8 o'clock that I'd got no dinner, and I need some milk. So I went to the shops in a t-shirt and some shorts and my jandals, and as I got to the supermarket, I went, "Oh, what's that?" And my finger had gone numb. It had gone bright blue. Well, not bright blue, but it had gone blue and numb, and it was throbbing. I'm like, that's not good. So obviously it doesn't like the cold at all. So I'm going to have to dig the tablets out for the winter because the tablets help. So it's fine today. 20. Oh, temperature's gone up. Tell me what the temperature is. Don't just tell me it's going to rise. So it's probably about 22 degrees now. So it loves the weather. It loves the hot weather, the hot temperature. But as soon as it gets cold, then it starts to go. So I'm going to have to get the tablets out and start taking those. Talking of injuries, how's the noggin? Are you okay? Have you found yourself a job yet? Gotta quit this vaping shit. I think that's about it, folks. I think that's about it. Oh, the guy fixed my TV as well. I've had a problem with putting the. Oh, I've got 3 screens again. I'm back to 3 screens. So I had a problem with the TV. The computer screen was just a bit too large. Couldn't see anything on the bottom, any detail on the bottom. So I couldn't read the time and things like that. And he goes, "Oh, I'll fix your TV." So he grabs the remote, goes bing, 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 and boom, he's fixed it. I tell you, they call them geeks and nerds and whatever you want to call them, but they are sent from a very special place, and they deserve to go to a very special place, wherever that may be. Talking of that, OMG. Oh, right, yeah. Hang on, before I go on with that. So the editing software is still down. I've sent the company an email saying, what's going on here? This is really piss poor performance. Waiting to hear back from them. Oh, fair enough. I'll tell you about mine in a sec. So I won't tell you back from NCH because the camera's still flickering. So the opening credits that you saw today, I had to put that together using Filmora, and you saw the watermark. You've got to buy it. What did they want? $50. I think it was $50. But I paid for NCH years ago. Right, hopefully that doesn't open. So yeah, they want 50 a month. Sorry, let's get rid of that. Come on, there we go. We're doing quite. So yes, so the intro you saw, I had to put together using Filmora. It has a watermark on it. You can't get rid of it unless you pay for it. So still not making any videos at the moment. Still lots of ideas. A couple of jobs on the back burner. A couple of jobs. But the first video I'm going to make is major. Absolutely major. It's going to be a mind blower. That's all I'm going to say. I found something completely by mistake, but I watched it, and I'm not kidding you. Watch this space. Hopefully in a few days. I'm going to keep looking and scrabbling around looking for another software editing. Sorry, another editing software. Or I just have to learn to use Kdenlive properly. So, but mind-blowing what's going to come. Not really looking at anything about going on disability. That's cool. What about me? Had an email last week about a job, and I denied. So I fired back an email saying, "Can you just give me a little bit more about the recruiting process than anything else?" So she phoned me, and we had a chat. Okay. So she sent me the link, and I sat down to do it on the weekend, and I looked at it, and I denied again, and I've decided against it. And it's prison service, prison guard, corrections officer. I don't think I can do it. Don't think I can do it. 14 years on the other side. putting people in prison and then working in a prison. Don't think I can do it. Not only that, as a friend of mine mentioned, when they find out, and they will find out, that you are ex-police, so I've decided against that. Somebody tried to follow up with me this morning on the phone, and I guessed it was them. I don't think I could do it. Other than that, a warehouse job came up last week. I phoned the bloke on Friday. I haven't heard back from him. So the whole thing's just turned into an absolute mess at the moment. An absolute freaking mess. Oh, can't beat a good cup of tea. Right. That's it. I think that's enough. That's nearly 28 minutes of me waffling on. I think we've heard enough. I think we've heard enough. I'm pretty convinced I've told you everything I need to tell you. Oh, that reminds me. Come here, you. Oh. What size is that? 0 to 3 months. Oh, got a bargain yesterday. Got an absolute bargain. So my jandals, I've thrown away. I should have kept them actually for prosperity. But they were smelling. So my jandals, I've had them. I'm not lying. I must have had them about 10 years. So I went to the warehouse looking for like another decent pair, but the really good ones are about $25. So I can't justify that at the moment. So let's get a shitty pair. Keep us going. So I've got these jandals, and they're on special. On clearance. I'll have those. And then I thought, well, if they're on clearance, everything's on, and they are selling a lot of summer stuff. So I thought about getting him a new outfit. I couldn't remember what size he is. He's newborn. But I paid the grand total of $1.48 for these jandals. So what I'm going to do is wait till next month when my Patreon comes through, which reminds me, if you would like to join Patreon, please go to any of my videos and you'll see the link there to Patreon. Click on the link, and thank you very much. Talking of Patrons, thank you to Paracord Princess for being a Patreon. Oh, actually, you can stop that now if you want, because you haven't got any money coming in, have you? If you want to, just cancel that. Don't worry about it. But thank you to Paracord Princess, Tom Castro, Goddess of Truth, and 666, who should be here actually. 666 should be here. Mind you, he lives in Queensland as well. They may have power. Actually, I must reach out to him. Make sure he's doing okay. He was watching MC Toon the other day. I did notice. And he did drop me a message saying that he's safe. But definitely everything now. My $1.48 pair of jandals. which is pretty cool. My computer's just warning us of high UV. No shit, Sherlock. Oh God, that's refreshing. Right, I've got to put that out of the way because I need to look at my screen. All right, it is bingo time. Oh, don't let it go on too long. Trust me. Don't let it go on too long because I'm now over 6 months and boy, have I struggled. Man, I never want to go through this again. I swear to goodness, do not want to go through this again. Okay, bingo time. Here we go. Now, on purpose, all bar one, because the thumbnail was too good to pass upon. On purpose, I have not watched Van Balion's videos, so we shall dive into Van Balion's. There's a bunch. The bingo card is up there. It's up and running. That's going a bit slow.
Welcome back to the Van Ballion.
Has he changed? Oh, it looks like he's changed his format. Oh, okay. He's changed his format. He doesn't do the introduction anymore. He goes straight into it. Ooh, I'm going a bit slow. This could be internet driven. Ooh. Let's do that.
Welcome back.
Right, I just need to do one thing very, very quickly. Sorry about this. Oh. Oh, that's better. Oh, look at me tan lines from last week. Oh. Sorry, I had to. It's warm. It was really warm. All right, let's get on with bingo. Screen. That one. Paracord, just let me know about the sound, but it should be good. And here we go.
Welcome back to the Van Ballion channel, guys. Today we head to Ohio, where a more citizen plays around find out. She tries to roll from the Palmer Police Department, called in by Palmer Heights Police because they just happen to have a piece of equipment called the grappler that can bring this particular pursuit, because she's also running on one flat tire, courtesy of a device called the Terminator, to an end.
Ooh.
Right, let's see how well all that works out for her.
Okay, hang on a sec. A few things to cover off there. I've heard about the grappler. If it's the thing I'm thinking of, if you just see there at the front of the car, there's a device, and it shoots out a net. I had to, honestly. So it's aimed at one of the rear tires. It shoots it out, and it wraps the net. It wraps the wheel up, and brings the car to an absolute dead stop. So that's probably the grappler. The other thing you mentioned, I have no idea what that is. I'll have to have a look into that. And oh, that's interesting. Oh, there we go. Sorry, my playback is it's because I'm not stupid boy. I don't know what the other thing is. And also FAFO, I did some digging, and FAFO stands for F around, find out. Apparently it's becoming more and more widely used, FAFO, FAFO, as opposed to FIFO, FIFO, which is fly in, fly out, which is a term used for miners in Australia. Palmer Heights, Ohio, that's near where I was born and raised. Oh, you might recognise a few spots.
Hey, copy. Could be going westbound.
Okay, catching up.
They're going to have to move over the Chargers.
Nice driving. Good driving.
Go to the left side of what you're on.
Good driving skills. Oh, there it goes. Look. Did you see it?
No.
So that lowers. The neck comes out.
He's up there now.
And you get so close, it wraps. Right, spot it, look.
Good grapple, good grapple.
Oh, wow. Oh, that's a bit loud. Sirens, guys, sirens. Guys, sorry. Thank you. Jesus. That was pretty cool.
She ain't coming out. She's solo?
She's refusing to exit the vehicle.
That's pretty cool.
Do we have anything to break that window out? It's Naya.
Stops a good distance away as well. Good, safe distance.
6-7, I'm with him with the dog. 40, we're both out. She's confined to commands right now.
Nice, I like that.
At least one. I got hands. You're right.
Has she got a paperwork in her hand?
That's it. She's the only one. Hey, back up here. Back up here. Hey, close your door. Get out of the seat. Thank you.
I thought she had a paperwork in her hand. I thought, Jesus. Car on the opposite
So
side
according
of the
to
road.
Fox 8, the pursuit was set in motion when an officer pulled over a car with dark tinted windows and a tag that read Moorish National Republican Federal Government.
Oh my God.
Investigators say the driver refused to cooperate with the officer or even acknowledge his authority. Authorities would later conclude that the woman behind the wheel, 31-year-old Nia McLean of Chicago, is a so-called sovereign citizen. Palmer Heights Sergeant Eric Taylor said there's not necessarily a dead giveaway, but some of the things the officer noticed were her responses, citing that she did not recognize the officer's authority. She was citing different titles and codes that were not Ohio law or law that the Supreme Court had ruled on. What McClinnan did not know was that just before she fled from the traffic stop, an officer suspecting that she might run had placed a small device called a Terminator under one of her rear tires. The tire quickly went flat, but that did not stop McClinnan from running from police on 3 tires. In response to the threat to public safety, Palmer Heights Police asked for help from neighbouring Palmer Police because of a specialised piece of equipment they are using called the Grappler Police Bumper. This cutting-edge technology allows police to deploy netting and straps from their bumper that are directed under the rear wheels of the vehicle being pursued and bring it to a stop. Anyway, like the video shows, she was ordered out of the car at gunpoint, and under the law that sovereign citizens refuse to acknowledge or obey, she was arrested and charged with fleeing and eluding. Brilliant quote, and warning to anyone that laws apply to you whether you like it or not. During an appearance in Palmer Municipal Court, bond for the 31-year-old was set at $100,000, and the case will be presented to a grand jury, and prosecutors are seeking felony charges. Good for them. She deserves everything coming her way. And what a cool way to bring this particular police chase to an end. It just needs more taser next time. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this short clip, then please leave me a like, share it around, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it.
Let's talk about that for a little bit. When you're ready. Okay. All right. It's still going a bit slow, but I think that's more internet than anything else. But that's okay. That's okay. Wow. What do you think of that? That was amazing. Now, what's this other thing called the Terminator? Terminator police device. We are going a little bit slow, but again, I think that's internet as opposed to the computer. Okay. Oh, it's basically a stop stick. It's just basically a stop stick. We got a video here. Let's watch this video.
Stopping pursuits before they begin is the main purpose of StopStick's companion product, Terminator. Reliable, reloadable, and built to work and last, Terminator was originally designed for the U.S. Customs Service to bring added control to checkpoints. It's also effective for potentially high-risk situations, such as surveillance, drug raids, and DUI stops. Like StopStick, Terminator is designed to deflate tires without blowout. Air is released safely at a controlled rate. Teflon-coated steel quills are 2 inches long and 3/8 inch in diameter, larger than any competitor's spikes. These are encased in a protective housing to prevent injury during deployment. Terminator's 2-foot length drops easily into the path of a tire. And its self-righting end caps ensure proper deployment every time, allowing the officer to maintain eye contact with the vehicle's occupant. Terminator is weatherproof, durable, and reloadable. Replacement cartridges are easy to load in the field. No tools are required. Each cartridge assembly contains one quill capable of deflating a tire in about 5 seconds.
Wow.
Terminator is effective on any vehicle, from passenger cars to buses and tractor trailers,
Wow.
and can be used on moving or stationary vehicles. It is important to remember that no tire deflation device of any design should ever be used on a motorcycle. StopStick is the exclusive sole source for the purchase of StopStick products. For more information,
Well, that's pretty cool. So it saves them getting at that the really long stop stick. So it's just that's pretty cool. So there was a Terminator and the grappler all in one go. Bloody hell! Wow, that is pretty cool. Yes, no taser, no window brake. I know. It's not to say that it's not going to happen. You're still going to get idiots, even when the cars stop, that they're not going to, they're not going to comply. Right. Well, that was good. I must put a comment on it. Hang on. Right, thank you. Still a bit. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to close that down. I think that's going to make a bit of a difference. So that's closed. That's closed. What else is open? Nothing. I just had my playback running as well on the other screen, so I've just cancelled that for now. Just in case that was slowing things down. It was. It's a lot quicker now. Okay, here we go. Let's go. Sovereign Citizen plays Fafo with No Nonsense Volusia County Sheriff's Department.
Welcome back to the Van Balion channel, guys. Today we head to Florida, courtesy of Cop Stop TV, where yet another sovereign citizen plays FAFO with a Volusia County Sheriff's Deputy, leaving her daughter on the side of the road calling for an Uber. Right, let's get into the video.
Hello there. Deputy Morgan, the Volusia County Sheriff's Office. The reason I'm stopping is you don't really have a tag on your vehicle in our state. You got to have some kind of characters or registration. Do you have any information for the vehicle? Okay. Okay. Do you have any other form of ID other than passport?
Like a driver's license?
It's my traveling information. I was just traveling today.
Okay.
This is not just any travel information, you know, guys. This is laminated travel information. That makes it legitimate, right?
Of course it does.
So you don't have a driver's license in any state? I'm sorry?
I'm not required to carry one. Because
You actually are. Nation 21. Go ahead and start me a second unit. This is going to be a sovereign citizen.
Oh, mate. How good was that? She hasn't said 20 words and he's already called sovereign citizen. Oh, that's... Bloke's a legend.
So you've never had an ID, identification card, driver's license in any 50 of the states?
When I was younger, before I became a state national.
Okay.
Which means absolutely nothing.
Nothing.
Becoming a self-proclaimed state national complete with fake paperwork.
Have we heard the phrase state national before? I don't think we've heard that. That's going on the list. Never heard the phrase state national before.
Doesn't put you above the law, as you're about to find out.
But before that, did you ever have an ID card anywhere?
I probably did, yes. Yeah.
You probably did where?
In South Carolina.
In South Carolina. Okay.
Yeah.
What's your current registration address?
That is. I don't know.
Fairchild Gardens Avenue.
And that's unit 3060.
You said Palm Beach Gardens?
Sounds like a P.O. box address, and not the address where she actually lives. That's going to come back to bite her in the backside.
And what is the zip code there?
Forgot.
That's all right. Okay. Do you have any paperwork for this vehicle saying that it's been registered with the state of Minnesota or Florida, anywhere? Okay. All right. Call 52. Yo, I'm sorry. Say that again. I'm half deaf.
It's my certified name.
Okay. No, I'm looking for information on the vehicle.
Yeah, nobody cares about the nonsense you downloaded from the internet, then did a great job of laminating. Also, who certified your name? Mickey Mouse?
I'm not required to have registration, sir, so I don't know what you need.
Do you have any insurance for the vehicle?
No.
Okay. Well, give me 1 second. I'll be right back with you.
I would start organising a lift or calling for an Uber for your daughter if I were you, because the only way that vehicle is leaving is on the back of a tow truck.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, on to a conversation between the deputy and his supervisor that brought back memories of this conversation from 2022 in Kansas.
Contain his ass and tow his shit.
Okay. But just don't arrest him for nothing?
Not unless he gives you reason to. You know, with him being sovereign and being a douche and all that, just cuff him and do what you have to do to verify insurance and all that. Either way, it's always shit.
Okay.
No, that's what threw me off. I'm like,
When you call out, like coming up on you.
I shouldn't laugh, but it's the kind of way we police officers think. Yeah, just seize his shit and tow his shit. Love it.
What's she saying?
she gave me a passport, but she's a state national. She's not required to carry an ID card.
I've ever seen one of those.
I have not.
Like, passive aggressive?
No, not at all. I'm like, do you have any information? She's like, well, I'm not required to carry an ID card. Here's my passport. So you've never had a driver's license? Well, no, I'm traveling. I'm not required to. Okay. Well, what about like registration information? She's like, I don't have any. I'm like, what about insurance? Never had it. She gave me her information. Give me an address. I was hoping that was her. I saw full extradition and was like, hell yeah. That's funny though. She's not, like I said, she's not a good sovereign citizen because she has an American passport. She just wrote in here, state national. Do not detain, do not interrogate, conceal carry in all 50 states.
I've never seen
Good.
Yes, according to proponents of this movement, i.e. grifters and conmen, correcting your status to become a state national puts you on a super duper secret do not detain list. Unfortunately for them, not one single law enforcement agency in the country has received that memo.
What's that? Carry and conceal in all 50 states. Well, that doesn't wash, does it? Because that's just non-existent.
But she's not good at it. She gave me an American passport, and she's got a valid South Carolina DL.
Okay.
The vehicle is uninsured, and I'm just going to ROR her for the uninsured or the unregistered motor vehicle and tow her shit.
Is it the vehicle's not registered? You said it's uninsured or unregistered?
It's both, uninsured and unregistered.
Okay.
She's got a plate, if you can call it a plate, it's a piece of paper that says private business.
Yeah.
The VIN comes back to the Nissan Murano, but it's not registered in all 50 states.
Okay.
My issue is, can I ROR her? The address she gave me is the post office box she has in Palm Beach.
Good find.
That's the very same sigh I give at the very beginning of every new Right to Travel fail video.
Because
What's ROR? What's ROR? Is it release on recognizance? Must be. Give her a ticket and then let it go, but tow the car.
she made it sound like an apartment. So I'm like, oh, okay. And then I go back and I pull it up on my map and I'm like, let me see if she. And it's the post office. It's her P.O. box.
So we don't have a verifiable address?
Well, that's arrestable then, isn't it?
Yeah, the only verified address she's given me is the post office.
How about this? What she got in her? How about we just take her ass to jail?
I'm with the supervisor.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
If she doesn't respect the rule of law and she isn't willing to give him a valid address, then take her ass to jail.
I'm good with it. I just was like, I mean, let me ask.
Oh, no, you can take anybody to jail.
Oh, no, I know I can take her. I just didn't really want to.
I know. in the totality of the circumstances, I think there's a strong likelihood she would not appear in court.
True.
I 100% agree, but she would abscond.
True.
Which I would just take her ass to jail.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's take her ass to jail. Come on.
I'm sure I would have to here in a second because I'm going to ask her to sign the citation and she would say no.
Well, yeah. Well, hey, then you get another.
Well, yeah. That's.
I was about to say, if you never ask, you never get another charge. But yeah, because it's actually against the statute to have a PO box as your address. I think that's only on your registration.
Well, the law says the application for registration must include the street address of the owner's permanent residence, or his or her permanent place of business, or a close relative or a friend. The only exemption for a permanent address is if the vehicle is registered to an active member of the armed forces. Nothing about a post office, but the vehicle isn't registered anyway, so jail it is.
The undies you're wearing are shit.
Let's
At
take her ass to
Banter,
jail.
we've completely redesigned men's underwear.
Shit.
They feature
I don't know if it's like the worst sovereign citizen I met. Like I said, she handed me a passport, an American passport. She just put a stamp in there. It says, American state national, do not detain, do not interrogate. And then she signed her name with all the bullshit all around it and stuff. But then she gave me, like I said, she gave me an address. I mean, I don't have a photo ID from South Carolina, but all the information matches and it's a valid DL. So she's not very good at the game.
To be fair, no sovereign citizen is good at the game. That's why not one of these idiots has ever won in court on the merits of their argument. But I get what he means. She's a rookie. Anyway, on to the find out stage of FAFO.
Yeah, I'm just trying to, let's see here. I think it's under traffic.
See, I should have just gone with my gut. I needed a senior motorman to guide me on my way. I shouldn't have called him. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle for me. No. Step out of the vehicle.
No, I'm not required.
You're going to step out of the vehicle.
Then you have to call.
No, you don't have to call anybody.
I'm not.
Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle. Get out of the vehicle now. You are. You are under arrest.
Why am I
Get
under
out of the
arrest?
vehicle.
Why am I
Step
under arrest?
out of the vehicle.
Why do you have your hands on me?
Because you're going to jail.
I didn't do anything
Get out
wrong.
of the vehicle. Let's
I didn't
go.
do anything wrong.
Let's go.
Sir, I didn't do
Let's
anything
go.
wrong. Ouch.
Oh my.
Ow.
Come on.
Ouch.
You want to f around? You find out.
I don't know what's funnier, the deputy using the term F around and find out, or the way she perfectly enunciated the word ouch twice.
Ouch.
Oh, excuse me. I've picked up on both those things. Oh, stop it. Oh, what's happened to my editing software? I should be making videos about this. Oh, stop it. Oh. Okay, composure. Okay.
Oh.
I didn't do anything wrong. Okay.
Hands behind your back. Stop.
Tensing
I
up.
didn't do anything
Stop
wrong.
tensing up.
I don't understand what's happening.
You're going to jail is what's happening.
Why? Why?
Because you have an unregistered motor vehicle and you do not have a valid address.
Sir, it's not
No,
this address.
it is not. It is a P.O. box.
I know.
Unless you reside
I
in a
know.
post office box, you do not have a valid address.
Listen, that
1 Ocean 21 Central Adult Female 1015. Unregistered motor vehicle. Let's go.
Don't make it harder.
Getting arrested in front of your daughter should be the most embarrassing moment of your
100%.
life.
100%.
Unfortunately, she and others like her wear stuff like this as a badge of honour.
Do you have anything in your pockets that's going to put me to? Oh, you don't really have pockets. Do you have anything concealed on your person? Because if you do, when we get to the jail, it is a felony.
Of course I don't.
Drugs, guns, bombs, rocket grenades, anything you may have forgotten.
Anything that goes in the dress.
This is your last chance to come clean about it. Good with me. Go ahead and have a seat.
Wow.
About how I thought that was going to go.
Now it's time to give the daughter the bad news that the vehicle is getting towed, which means she will now have to make her own way home. What a fantastic mother.
All right, ma'am, do you have somebody who can come pick you up? This vehicle is being towed. Okay, well then start calling an Uber. Because like I said, this vehicle is being towed and I'm seizing it. Do what? No, she's going to jail. She's not going to the station. So is there anything in the vehicle you want to take with you? I'm sorry?
Just give me a few minutes.
Oh,
I'm just
what
getting
you
back.
need and go.
What's the title of this video again?
The keys will have to stay. Or at least the vehicle, the key fob. Because the tow truck's going to need that.
It really is a no-nonsense cop, eh?
Not your run-of-the-mill soft-sit family, this.
Yeah.
The daughter, at least from what I can tell, comes across as somewhat normal. If so, let's hope she doesn't follow in her mother's footsteps. This interaction should prove to her that this nonsense doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Unfortunately, the fact that her mother has laminated just about every soft-sit related thing in sight tells me she will double, then triple down on this.
Yeah, I did. Doesn't look like there's much in here. For the record, my body cam did die. It is now charging.
I'm just traveling. I don't do commercial. I'm not commerce.
Okay.
Alrighty, now we're getting into bingo. She said she's traveling. She hasn't said I'm traveling, not driving. Oh, let's take that anyway. I'm traveling, not driving, and I'm not working in commerce. Yeah, I'm traveling, not driving, and I'm not working in commerce.
And I'm not interested in you doing commerce, but you're operating a vehicle on our roadways.
It's an automobile, and I'm traveling.
Okay. Well, you're traveling on our roadways, which requires a driver's license. Which is weird because you have a valid South Carolina driver's license.
See, not your run-of-the-mill soft-sit. Most, if not all, who fall down the rabbit hole do so when their license gets suspended. This is probably a Facebook mom who got suckered into it. Anyway, now she tries to lecture, gaslight, and then play the victim. And when she's done with that, she asks the deputy to give her a break.
I know you don't understand this state national stuff, and I know it probably rubs you the wrong way.
It doesn't rub me the wrong way. I don't subscribe to it, so I don't really care to hear it.
I understand, but that's why I feel like you're mad at me because you're mad at the state nationals. And
I'm not mad at state nationals.
But I don't understand why you're arresting me. I don't understand why you won't just please give me a chance. You have to understand it's stressful to get pulled over. I'm completely confused of like
Bullshit. If you didn't do something wrong, you wouldn't get pulled over. Also, I've just heard she says, I don't understand. I mean, she didn't say in the meaning of I don't understand, but she did say, I don't understand, which is on the list. So you can have that one.
phone number. Could you please check this address?
No. We have moved beyond that.
Like the officer said, you effed around and now you're finding out. Maybe think about this moment and the consequences the next time you decide to break the law by driving an unregistered and uninsured vehicle on a public road. And especially in Florida, the FAFO state.
So how am I supposed to get anywhere out of jail? I don't have anything. I don't have my car. I don't
Taxi,
have
Uber, Lyft.
Well, your daughter has your wallet. And there are phones in the jail you will be allowed to. Oh, I saw that. I don't recognize that. Because I can tell you that's not in my passport, so. What color are your eyes? Blue, I think. Green. Brown hair. Yes.
How long will she be detained for?
Well, that's up to the jail. She has a bond.
Can she hear me or no? Yeah, I can hear you speak. Mama. Yeah.
Do not reach for the window, but you can talk through it.
You said not to sign anything. I'd be able to be taken right to the magistrate.
Well, there are phones at the jail. Do you need phone numbers out of your phone?
Audie, I'm going to have to contact Karen and Savannah because I'm not going to be able to train them. I don't know how long this will be. And can you write to John and let him know what happened? So you I mean, yeah, my number is 415-521-4688. That's all I have. As long as you have that.
It's another day.
I'm going to take off Matt within a little comments, but I'll wait something else.
I appreciate you stopping.
Man, absolutely. It's always good seeing you on the bike.
Yeah, right. Never seen him before.
Thanks, man. Are you going to stay with her?
Did you hear that? What's that sound screen? So another cop has just stopped by because he saw him with his lights on, and etc. He says, "Oh, it's good to see you again." Da 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 da. And he's walked away, and this cop has gone, "I've never seen him before in my life." She was arrested and charged with failure to register a motor vehicle, resisting officer without violence, and public orders crimes. Non-resident exempt driver's license. Wow.
Thanks, man. Are you gonna stay with her until the Uber comes, please?
But you can talk to.
Have you ever thought about not putting yourself in a situation where your daughter could potentially be left on her own, so she doesn't even have to consider calling for an Uber while getting a lift from mom? Or maybe that's too much to ask. Hopefully the deputies stuck around and waited for that lift to arrive. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. I really appreciate it. Right, take care all, and I will catch up with you in the next.
Oh, brilliant. That was quite... I think it was entertaining in a different way. Well, that looks interesting. I'll have to watch that later. Okay. Okay, let's cue that up, get that ready. Well, that was interesting. I quite enjoyed that one. I can't believe the cop actually said, "Yeah, F around and you find out." I can't believe he actually said it. That's brilliant. And that was funny. Ouch! It's not like it's like ouch. That was funny. I enjoyed that one. A definite novice, absolute novice. Hello, Tom. Hello, welcome along. I'm not 100% sure if you are playing bingo, but that's what I was going to. Oh no. But we've got I'm traveling, not driving. I don't understand. I'm not working in commerce, and I think that's it at the moment. Yeah, I think that's it at the moment. I enjoyed that one. That was actually quite funny. That was actually quite funny. Definite novice though, absolute 100% novice. Oh, let's have some passion fruit. Yum yum yum. Pig's bum. Okay. All right. Next one is called Sovereign Citizen Dragged from Her Vehicle for Refusing to Comply. So we might get a bit more action on this one.
Welcome back to the Van Balion channel, guys. Today we head to Florida, courtesy of Cop Cam Max, for a traffic stop where a sovereign citizen tries to claim that she isn't part of the United States, then attacks a cop and claims she's been kidnapped when he refuses to share in her delusions. Strap in and grab the popcorn for this one.
Roll down your window. What's going on?
You're gonna have to get a
How
new.
are you?
You're gonna have to get a new phrase.
Good.
You're gonna have to get a new phrase, man, because you beginning to use that a lot recently. Grab the popcorn.
Well, Officer Neely with the Orange City Police Department. Do you have your license and insurance?
Hi, Officer Neely. No, I am not insured or licensed. I am not with Commerce.
What?
I am not dealing with Commerce.
$171.
Go ahead.
Another code 1, please.
Good on that officer for treating this stop with the seriousness it deserves by calling this in as a code 1.
Right, do you have an ID on you?
I do.
Okay, where's that at?
It's actually in my phone. The only recognizable one, I guess, to the state is on my phone. I got it.
What?
Recognizable to the state? What do you mean?
What?
I have a picture of my ID, I guess.
Okay. Why don't you roll this window down? We'll take a look at it.
Okay.
19049. Go ahead.
How are you today?
Good.
Go ahead.
Whose car is it?
This is currently my property.
Okay.
What's this? More entertaining if the cop would have gone P. Barnes on the nitwit. Oh, what on the last one? Oh, I think she deserved a P. Barnes, but well, what am I saying? They all deserve a P. Barnes, but if she just struggled a little bit more in the seat, then yeah, I would have said let's see Mr. Sparky, but might see Mr. Sparky here actually.
Have you ever had a driver's license?
I did, but I resigned my driver's license.
How long ago did you resign it?
It's been...
To all concerned agencies involving the contractual aspect of driving, I, the owner of a 2011 Chevrolet, withdraw from the program by 28 CFR subsection 29.10. Excuse me. I nor my mode of transportation have any conditions that would bind myself or my privately owned vehicle as described. 41 CFR. What's CFR? Should we see what that means? 28 CFR subsection 29.10. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, according to Cornell Law School, an owner may withdraw from the program at any time by completely removing the program decal and changing the license plate if necessary. The owner is also encouraged to notify the participating agency in withdrawal in writing of such withdrawal. What's the program? Let's bring this over here. So this is the Cornell Law School. This is verifiable and sustainable source of information. Cornell Law School. So let's click on the program and see what the program is. The program refers to the National Voluntary Motor Vehicle Theft Prevention Program, implemented pursuant to the Motor Vehicle Prevention Act. The program refers to the National Voluntary Motor Vehicle Theft Protection Program. So it's a program designed for theft prevention of motor vehicles. Okay, so it's got nothing to do with everyday driving or traveling or... Okay, so it's basically got nothing to do with anything. Just have a look at another one. Okay, so the Code of Federal Regulations, an owner may withdraw from the program. So the program is, in fact, let's just take this one step further. Oops, too many. Let's just do it. And let's see what this actual program is. So the National Voluntary Motor Vehicle Theft Prevention Program is a US federal program that allows vehicle owners to voluntarily register their cars with law enforcement, signifying that their vehicle is not normally operated under certain specific conditions and agreeing to display a special decal on their vehicle, which permits the police to stop the vehicle if seen operating under those suspicious conditions to verify it is being driven with the owner's permission. Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, gotcha. Essentially acting as a deterrent against potential car theft by enabling police to readily check vehicle legitimacy in certain situations. Okay, so let's say you have a car, you use it to drop the kids off, you use it to go to school, you use it to pick the kids up, you use it to go shopping, and that's it. If it's seen at 3 o'clock in the morning, and if the decal is spotted indicating that the vehicle is part of the program, and it's at 3 a.m. in the morning, traveling at a high rate of speed, then the decal would indicate that vehicle is not picking the kids up, it's not going to work, and it's not going to the shops. Okay, well, that's quite a good, I like that. Oh, here you go, look. If a police officer observes a vehicle with the program decal being operated under specified conditions, like being driven in a high crime rate at night, when the owner has normally stated they do not drive there, they can legally stop the vehicle to verify if it is being driven with the owner's consent. Brilliant. Love it. Okay. All right. So now we know what the program is. So she wants to withdraw from that program. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. As described, to those contracts as I know my privately owned vehicle has not been up for hire since 2020, nor do I drive for commerce of any sort. I only use the listed mode of transport to travel back and forth to the grocery store, traveling back and forth with my offspring, as well as occasional doctor visits for Chuck UPS. And then it's signed beneficiary autograph. Okay. So she thinks that the program is life. Okay. Cuckoo. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Cuckoo.
Then 2 months, 3 months.
Okay.
1 or 3 months.
Why did you resign it?
Pause this to read if you want, but it's essentially a badly written note without punctuation, informing the police that they're not the boss of her, and she intends to...
Oh my stars. Oh, I haven't laughed this much in months. Oh. It's the fact that ups is written in capitals. That's what got me. For Chuck Ups. For Chuck UPS. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it. Oh, funny.
To break the law in the state of Florida.
Because I no longer commerce with Florida. I no longer deal with commerce, so I didn't find the need to still have a
Well, you still have to have a driver's license.
Well, I'm no longer driving. I'm traveling.
You're driving?
I'm traveling.
So is that why we don't have a plate on the car?
You say potato, I say potato. You say tomato, I say tomato. Potato, potato, tomato, tomato. Let's get ourselves arrested and thrown in jail.
Yes, sir.
Where you? Is this your current address for you? Over in Daytona?
Actually, no, because I do have a because I am not a resident, and I do.
Because you are what? I'm sorry.
I do live on the land.
Okay.
So I don't have a residence, but this is what you guys recognize as of right now.
How convenient for you that you get all the privileges afforded to you by the US Constitution without any of the responsibilities.
Birding tours worldwide. That's not cheap. Eagle Eye Tours, exceptional birding and exploration tours. That won't be cheap. That.
EconomyBookings.com searches hundreds of pickup locations and the best car rental companies to find the perfect.
Where would you get mail at?
I don't receive mail.
Yes,
okay,
you do.
So you don't have a physical address or a place that you receive mail?
As of right now, no.
Okay. So would you consider yourself transient?
I'm sorry?
Would you be transient?
No,
I guess I'm not understanding.
I do apologize. Well, I can explain this to you. I am a resident. I'm not a resident, but I do live off the land. I am of Florida. I have been living on the land of Titeria, which is the original land name.
No. Okay. So first of all, it's not Titeria. It's Totoria. Okay. So if you're going to bullshit, get your bullshit straight. It's Toteria. So yeah, if you're going to lie and if you're going to bullshit, at least get your facts straight. Get your ducks in a row. Okay. It's Totoria. I don't even think it's Totoria. Yeah, it is Totoria. So, g'day, Jess.
The United States, I guess you want to call it, before it became a corporation. So that's what I'm currently doing.
Where's my mouse gone? Here it is. Have we actually got? Oh, there it is. America is a corporation. America is a corporation. Man, I'm not doing very good. I've only got one so far.
Yeah, Peter from Family Guy tried this with Pretoria about 25 years ago, and I recall it not working out well for him either.
I do have some identification as far as my information to show you if you would like to see that.
What do you got for that?
It's basically stating that I am no longer state of the ward.
What?
I'm sorry, ward of the state.
What?
And I currently yes, the call paper is not a sovereign, but I am a native of the land.
No,
I'm
you're not a sovereign citizen.
Aboriginal.
No, you're not. No,
I think
you're
real
not.
Native Americans, some of which are long-time subscribers to this channel, might have something to say about this shameful attempt at cultural appropriation.
Wow. You are not Aboriginal. No way, shape, or form. Thank you, Jess. Appreciate that. It used to be a Mexam. Used to be Northwest of Mexam. I haven't heard Northwest of Mexam for quite some time now.
So I'm just going to get the VIN number off your car, okay?
Okay. And what does that need it for?
So I can identify the car since it doesn't have a plate on it.
Okay.
Because you have to have a license plate on the car.
Well, sir, I just stated because I am not contracted with.
But you don't.
Oh, God. Sometimes it gets tiring, but it never gets old, does it? I'm not contracting with you. Well, you kind of have to. You kind of have to.
You don't have to be. If you're driving on the roads of the state of Florida, you call it travel and we call it driving.
Well, because you call it driving, there's two different things as far as my constitutional rights that I'm allotted to.
You're what, sorry?
My constitution.
Your constitutional rights that you're allotted to. Well, your constitutional rights are what's in the Constitution of America. That's the only constitution in America. But we've got constitution here, and there's one in Australia. But no, you don't get in the traveling seat and put the gear stick into T. You get in the driver's seat, you open the driver's door, you get in the driver's seat, you put the vehicle into drive, and you move forward or backward. That's driving.
Rights that I'm allotted to, and that's before the United States was considered a constitutional. Well, that was after.
Okay. If you're going to spout bullshit, at least make it good bullshit. Don't make it up as you go along. Yes, Tom, another more on.
I have constitutional rights, says the sovereign citizen who not 2 minutes ago claimed the United States doesn't exist. Sovereign citizen hypocrisy at its finest.
Right. So sit tight for just a minute, okay? It's one of those that doesn't recognize the land.
And
so she has no place on the car.
And he picked up on that within the first 20 seconds. That's why he called for backup. He didn't say it, but he knew it. Good policing as far as I'm concerned.
She has no driver's license, so I'm going to run her and then I'm going to pull her out. What's she from? It's a sovereign citizen. Oh, one of them?
Yeah, if I was to come up with a sound to describe sovereign citizens, it would sound pretty much like that. Anyway, strap in. This is where the fun begins.
Oh, man. I'm having a bundle of fun today, guys.
For what?
Step out of the car.
For what?
Because I'm telling you to step out of the car.
And what is your reason? What's the reason?
Because you're under arrest. Get out of the car.
For what? They're stating that I'm under arrest. What am I under arrest for?
You got one more chance. Get out of the car.
What am I under arrest for? What am I under arrest for?
You have no driver's license. Get out of the car.
What am I under arrest for?
Get out of the car.
What am I under arrest for?
I just explained that to you.
What am I under arrest for?
I just explained that to you.
You see, they're strong-arming.
You're under arrest.
They have no right to. What am I under?
This is why holding any type of conversation with a sovereign citizen is a waste of time and resources. You can repeat the reason for the arrest until you're blue in the face, but they will continue to repeat themselves like a mindless zombie.
What am I under arrest for? If you enter me in any right, what is your bond number?
No, here we go.
What is your bond number?
No.
What is your bond number?
That's on the old list, isn't it? Of course it is. Where is your bond? Where is your bond? I'm actually going to change that to where/what is your bond? Number. Okay, now we're picking the pace up. I don't need a license. Yes, she did say that, didn't she? Yes. And she said Aboriginal. Because I'm having such fun today, let's go with I am Indigenous. And we can also have I don't need a license. And I've got card number 9, and it's shit. It's shit.
What is your bond number? I am stepping out of the vehicle. I am.
No. Public liability number and bond number are 2 different things. I see where you're going with that. Actually, are they 2 different things? No, go on. I'll pay that. And what I'm going to do is adjust. Okay. All right. I'm going to adjust this slightly. So we're going to go. This is now going to be, what is your bond / public liability number. So we're going to delete that one. It is roughly the same thing, isn't it? I guess. Okay. Okay, but yes, for today, because I'm having so much fun, we're going to pay that. Oh, hang on a sec. Gotta have some more passion fruit. It is hot today. There's not much wind about, which doesn't help. Does it tell me what temperature is? 19 degrees. What? No. No, it's more than that. It's more than 19 degrees.
Ma'am, I'm able to step out of the vehicle by myself.
Okay, please.
What is your bond number?
Please, ma'am.
First, can I get your bond number?
Please step out.
What's your reason? Bitch, you know me. What is your bond number?
Wow.
What is your bond number?
Put your hand behind your back.
What is your bond number?
My bond's under
I didn't ask for your back number. I asked for your bond number.
The only bond that you should be concerning yourself with at the moment is the one offered by the judge to get you out of jail later, especially after the charges you seem to be accruing during what should have been a simple traffic stop.
I don't even want to think what that is. Auto paint and response. What's that? That just doesn't look. That's, whoa, dude. Why are you just showing that? That's just weird. That was weird.
You see this? They're not allowing your bond number.
What is your bond numbers?
Officers.
We don't have bond numbers. There is no such thing as a bond number or public liability number. It just doesn't exist. It does not exist. When I've been through 2 police colleges. You take the oath, and they give you a certificate of that you sign, and they give you a warrant card, and they give you a badge, except New Zealand, where I actually had to buy the badge. But that's a different story, and which over time I've lost. But they don't give you a bond number. They don't tell you a bond number. They don't give you a public liability. It just does not exist. I can't tell you enough. It does not exist.
You see that laugh? You see that? You see that? Oh, good. It's okay. It's okay, because if my property get damaged, they know exactly what happened to it. They know exactly what happened to it. You pushed it out of my hand. Thank you.
It's because you're getting handcuffed.
Thank you, Live. Share it to everyone.
I'm sure that one viewer you have on Facebook Live will get right on that. Oh, wait, they can't because they're too busy laughing at your expense. Nice attempt at gaslighting your audience, though.
Share it to everyone. Officer, can I get your name? Public officer. Public officer, can I get your name? You will. Can I get your name now? Can I get your name now? You will. I'm cuffed. Can I get your name now? You will. I'm cuffed. Can I get your name now?
No.
As of right now? Officer Neely.
Yep.
Neely. And Officer
Stand off.
Stop.
Talking of Neely, not nearly, Neely, Reacher, season 3. Do you know how much restraint I've had to endure not to watch each episode week by week? I'm saving them up. I've saved up 2 episodes so far. So I watched the first 3 episodes because that's how they dropped. So there's been 2 and there's 3 more to go. So I'm actually going to, I don't know if I can last another 3. I'll probably have to watch the next 3. But the first 3, by the way, are brilliant. If you've got Prime or if you've got access to Reacher, I totally encourage you to watch it.
Stand by. Stand.
I'm looking to make sure I know exactly who I'm
You will.
going to be suing. Thank you.
You will.
Oh.
For the millionth time, if you think threatening to sue a police officer is going to stop them from doing their job, then you've been badly misinformed. More importantly, how do you sue a government who, by your logic, doesn't exist?
Now, I would like to see my phone.
Okay, do you
my
need
phone will remain in my person.
Do you need
my phone needs to
attention?
remain in my person.
Do you need medical attention?
I do need medical attention. You see how you pulling me though? You're supposed to be you're black.
You don't need medical attention. You need mental attention. Why have we not got, I'm going to sue you? We've got, you're going to lose your job. But why don't we have, I'm going to sue you? I know that's in soft sipping. Oh, by the way, I recovered, the reason we're playing bingo is I was able to recover, the guy yesterday helped me recover everything that was on that SSD. Why haven't we got, I'm going to sue you? Oh, there it is, right at the top. I will sue you. I will sue you. I will sue you. I will sue you. Man, I've got card number 9. I think I mentioned that. That's a shit card.
Black man, you should be protecting black. You see how you pulling me though? You're supposed to be you're a black man. You should be protecting black women.
What?
Do you see how he's? Do you see?
Where's that written down? Where is that written down? A black man should be protecting a black woman. So by that logic, a white male should protect a white woman. Yet we saw in the last video that the white cop yanked the white woman out of the car. To which she said, ouch. That just doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
How he's handling me?
Okay. Do you have?
Supposed to be protecting black women.
Do you have any?
Do you see how he's handling me?
Are you?
Do you see how he's handling me?
Because you're resisting.
Trying to pit police officers against each other by bringing race into this is a despicable thing to do, but I would expect nothing less from a sovereign citizen.
Okay, are you listening?
Are you listening?
Are you listening?
Are you listening? What am I under arrest for? I still don't know what I'm under arrest for. No, you did not.
Yes, you did.
For driving without a license.
For driving, but I'm not a current citizen of the state. I'm not a citizen.
Sounds like a phone call to ICE is in order. I bet she would soon change her tune if they turned up with handcuffs.
I'm not a citizen.
Nice
My
one.
current resident is .76.8794.
That's where.
That's my current address. That's where I currently stay.
What?
That's where.
That's where I currently stay.
In the United States?
Yes. It's in Titeria.
Oh my God.
It's in the land of Titeria.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes. Hey, I'm Officer Rodriguez. It's in Titeria. I'm Officer Rodriguez. I am going to serve you. Do you have anything on you? Anything illegal?
No, I don't. If you do, take it to the jail, you will be charged with a felony.
I'm not going to jail.
Okay.
Yes, sure.
I am a current national aboriginalist of the, not even United States, of Titeria. And they are currently...
Okay, I've just Googled it because I didn't think Totaria. It's Tartaria. It's Tartarian, Tartarian, or Tartaria. Tartaria. Or if you want to speak Spanish, that is La Tartaria des Mariontaras de la Esquina. Tartaria.
Trying to kidnap me because I do not possess what they would consider a driver's license, and I am not driving, I am traveling.
Saying it louder doesn't make it true. It just makes you look and sound even more delusional.
I will let you know. I need my phone.
Yeah, we will get your phone.
I need my phone.
We will get your phone.
And my person's.
I will give it to you. Just give me.
I need my phone and my person's as of right now. As a black man, please respect me. And they can still hold me right here, but I need my phone before I get in that car.
No, you will get your phone.
I need that before. I need that phone before I get in there.
No one has their phone in the back seat. No one.
It's on the back seat. It's under the tire. I need my phone before I get in the car. I'm going to put you in the car. And you're supposed to be for a black woman.
Get in the car.
And you're
I am for the law. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in the car.
I couldn't agree more, Cop Cam Max. Listening to that female cop channel her inner Judge Dredd warms my heart.
Do you know what? I've thought about this. Pet sitting. You can pet sit all over the world. All over the world. I don't know if you have to pay for the flights and things like that, but you get to stay anywhere in the world. I don't know. It's something. I mean, I don't know. I've just looked at the list again. I don't know why we haven't got this. I'm looking for I'm being kidnapped. Okay, I'm being kidnapped is not on the list. Again, I think it's more body cam. So in lieu of that, you can have the center square. If you've already ticked off the center square, then you can have a corner square.
Why are we resisting? What is your bond number? 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 Enter me a car! Enter me a car! Enter me a car!
What's your foot? What's your foot?
Okay, that classifies as screaming, talking like crazy cat lady. No, not. Sorry, screaming like a little bitch. Screaming like a little bitch. And she did say earlier something about you're a public. Oh, she said public servant, but we got you're a public servant as well. But that's definitely screaming like a little bitch.
You need to hobble her.
Bond number.
Aubrey, we're gonna put your seatbelt on you, okay?
Everyone's bond number.
Okay, we'll give it to you.
I need everyone's bond number.
We'll give it to you.
Sock, as well as all of my, I need everyone's bond number.
Aubrey, can you please lift your legs up?
I'm not assisting in you. I'm not assisting in you kidnapping me. We're not
I'm not assisting in you.
I'm not assisting you, sir. If you continue to injure me, I will be forced to injure you back.
Assault or threats to assault a police officer. What a treat you are.
It's a misdemeanor.
If you continue to injure me, I will be forced to injure you myself. I am not calm. I am not assisting in you kidnapping me. I am not assisting in you kidnapping me.
Threatening to injure is a misdemeanor.
No, you're not.
I am not assisting. I am not assisting in you kidnapping me. I am not assisting in you kidnapping me.
Sorry.
I am not assisting in you kidnapping me.
What's that say?
I am not assisting.
The woman filed a police complaint form alleging that she was assaulted and kidnapped by Officer Neely and that he unlawfully detained her phone and car. I wonder how far that complaint got. Just imagine the person at the, where are we? Just imagine the person at the at the police station going, oh. I can only imagine.
You kidnapping me. I will not assist in you kidnapping me.
Lift your leg up.
I will not assist in you kidnapping me.
What's this?
Stop.
I will not assist. I will not
What's this assist in you? Do you mean assisting? It's not assist in, it's assisting.
I am not assisting in anyone kidnapping me. I am not assisting in anyone kidnapping me.
All right, calm down.
I'm calm.
If this is you calm.
Sorry to cut you off, Van. I don't think anybody that's been kidnapped sort of assisted. Do you know what I mean? We've all seen the movies. Bag over the head, thrown in the back of a pickup truck. I don't think anybody actually oh, excuse me. No need to push. No, I'll step in the van willingly. Oh, give me that bag. I'll put it over my head myself. Oh, you want to put zip ties? Oh, well, I can do that for you. That's not a problem. Fuck off.
I dread to think what you consider not calm, and I pity your family. That is, if you haven't already driven them all away with your calm behaviour.
If you
I'm very calm.
you're gonna get another charge.
I'm very calm. I'm not trying to kick him. I'm trying to
You're kicking.
I'm being kidnapped.
You're not.
I'm being kidnapped. I need everyone's bond number. Everyone's bond number.
What?
I don't need to call anyone. I'm my own lawyer. I need everyone's bond number. Okay, thank you.
True to her word, the woman is representing herself in the criminal case in an interesting move. She sent the court a rental agreement demanding $125 per day from the police department for using her car, which was towed. Well, I don't think they're using it. I don't think they've thrown lights and a siren in there and cruising around in it. Would that be classed as a fee schedule? I reckon that's fee schedule. I'm 3 2s away. Don't ask me how that happened. I am 3 2s away.
Everyone's partner, bro. Especially his. Especially his. I plan on getting a good. Thank you. Thank you. I guess I need to put up a fight and you guys not.
Okay. Here's the seatbelt.
That's fine. That's fine.
The woman was charged with driving with a suspended revolt license, failure to register a motor vehicle, 2 counts of battery on law enforcement officer, and resisting with violence. Excellent.
I don't consider myself safe. I am being kidnapped, and that is the charge. That is the charge because I am a sovereign, and this is not the way you're supposed to teach.
Earlier, you said you were not sovereign. You said you were a state national. Now you're saying you're sovereign. Woman, you've got to get your story straight. Seriously. The case is still pending. The woman missed a recent court hearing, emailing the court to say that she didn't feel safe entering the building. CopCam Max will post updates in the pinned comment as the case progresses. Stay tuned. CopCam Max. Okay, we're going to have to subscribe to them. We'll do that in a second. You've got to get your bloody story straight. This is the problem when you lie. I've said this before, and you'll have heard the story before. Not from me, but you will have heard, the story. Is that once you start to lie, you forget what you've said. So the original lie that you said and the backstory to that lie will change. And it will change, and it will change, and it will change, and it will change. Whereas if you tell the truth, then you can't deviate from the truth because it's the truth. So it's best not to lie because you forget what you've said. It's like these police interviews that I think you'll admit we've all watched them. We've all watched them. That you have the, I don't know, the kidnapper, the murderer, the assailant, the offender, whatever they've done, they will start off with a story. And the story will continue for, I don't know, half an hour. And then the interviewing officer, the detective generally will take you back and ask questions again. And within that 30-minute period, within that 60-minute period, you've forgotten what you've said because you can't remember, because you made it up. And therefore you can't. And the officer will be making notes about what you've said. And he'll bring you back to that comment. You go, oh, no, I didn't say that. Well, so just don't lie. It's that simple. Mr. Rabin. Well, I'm assuming they gender. Well, her name's Aubrey, and it does say the woman missed a court case, emailing the court that she didn't feel safe. So I'm not the only one. Anyway, good to see you, Robin. Thank you very much for jumping along. Are you speaking from experience? That's why you have a story prepared long in advance, just in case you need it to get out of something. Brilliant. I think there speaks the man of experience. By the way, Mr. Raban, have you noticed that we're playing bingo? Have you noticed?
Anyone? I am being kidnapped.
Neely, you good? You guys get injured at all?
No. I'm good.
She kick you guys?
No.
Yes? Good.
Not sure.
I would pay good money to watch this one in court. Seeing the look on the judge's face when they read out the badly written rental agreement demanding $125 when she's the one charged with battery on a law enforcement agent, driving on a revoked or suspended license, and resisting with violence would be worth the fee alone. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please leave me a like, share the video, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you also to my channel members and patrons for your continued support. With you in the next video.
Well, we're actually going to catch up with you in your previous video because we're going backwards. So, sorry about that. Oh, what a tangled web we weave when we endeavor to deceive. Never a truer word said, or truer 9 words. 11 words. We're having some fun.
Business isn't simple, but managed on hours and local experts who understand your business, accessing funds has never been easier. Apply today at prosper.co.nz.
See how Dutch workers remove rust. This steel rust remover does not corrode metal and is harmless to human body.
I don't believe this for 1 second. Let's get past that. Here we go. Hippie. What? Just because I got a goatee? It's coming off tomorrow. I was going to do it today, but I woke up too late. It's getting too itchy. It's got to go. Looks good though. Looks good. I think we'll do this for November this year. I think we'll just go straight goatee this year. It's just too itchy. It really, it's getting too much, and I haven't got a blade. Makes you look younger. Well, you sweet talking thing, you. Oh, bless you. No, it doesn't. It really doesn't. But yeah, no, too itchy. It's coming off tomorrow. I do like it though. If there's a way to make it shorter, and then I'll probably put when you've got a beard, you put that oil in and make it all soft and moisturized. I don't know. Maybe I'll see how much moisturizer is. Have I thought about coloring it pink? No. Excuse me. Mind you, the only good thing about like having a goatee and a beard is that when you drop some food, you got a bit for Ron. You know, oh, forget about that. So it's the only good thing about having a goatee or a beard. It's like it's a food catcher. It's like one of those baby bibs. Ooh, forgot about that. It would be quite noticeable. No shit. No shit. Really? I would never have guessed that. Never have guessed. Anyway, like I said, we're back. Ta-da! You haven't noticed. Background's changed. Setup's changed. Everything's changed. Had a really good day yesterday because when the computer guy came out, all of this stuff behind me, everything, I put it on the bed, and this whole space around me was like was just blank, and it felt so good having a blank sort of canvas. So I'm gonna so all I've got is this here. I've got nothing on this side. TV's there, but that gets moved. So I've actually got space. Yeah, the background's changed. Do you not pay attention to these things? Mini Chuck's over here. The background's changed. The money's gone. The plate's in position. It's all changed. The microphone's coming from this way instead of this way. Monitor's over here. Camera's closer. Everything's just... And the computer's working. Cost me enough, but the computer's working. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Right, let's do another one because Chuck is 3 2s away from winning. Takes me not to remember people's faces. You're a shocker. Are you playing bingo? Do you want a quick recap? Okay, I can do a recap if you would like a recap. I've got to think of another way of doing this. No rush. We'll just put the whole live stream on pause just for you. How's that sound? Just for you. I wouldn't do it for anybody else. I do like this new layout, by the way. Just FYI. I've also got 3 markers on the ground where the camera sits on the tripod. So that will go in exactly the same position. Why, thank you. Thank you, sir. Okay. Let's have a look at the list. Where's my mouse gone? Here it is. All right. So we have got, I'm traveling, not driving, of course. I will sue you. America is a corporation. I'm not working in commerce. I've changed it, but if you've got anything that relates to bond or public liability, I think, what is your public liability number, or what is your bond, or I want your bond, I need your bonds, whatever's bond and public, we've actually changed that now. I'm not a citizen. I don't need a license. I don't understand. Excuse me. Remember when she contradicted herself and that she said she was sovereign, but earlier in the video she says, I'm not a sovereign. I forgot about that one. I'm not a sovtard. So that can get ticked off as well. Paracord. I'm not a sovtard. Damn it. So I'm not a sovtard. Okay. No, I'm not giving you that. Screaming like a little bitch. I am indigenous. You're a public servant. Oh, I'm going to, I will sue you. I don't know if I mentioned that one. I don't have a license. I'm giving you fee schedule. And we've also added to the list I'm being kidnapped, which is not on the list. So you can have either a free center square. Yeah, but it's not on the list. So you can have a free center square, or if you've already marked the center square, then any corner square. Is I'm confused a freebie? Well, you are what you're saying. You are confused. Now I'm confused. We're all confused. This is a confusing situation. Yeah, so I'm being kidnapped has been added to the list. So in lieu of that, you can have center square or any corner square. So I am now, I am still 3 2s away. And the ones I need, they're doable. They're doable. This one is entitled Sovereign Citizen Demands $250,000. Cops arrest him, then impound his vehicle. Should we call? Well, because we're all confused. Yes, call the police, please. Excuse me. Yes, please call the confusion police because we're all confused. And when you call them, can you ask them for their name and badge number and their bond number or their public liability number? So that's the badge I was talking about. So you get given this. You get given that when you graduate from college. You get a copy of the oath, which you sign. You don't get Paracord's getting kidnapped. No! Oh, gotcha. Oh, gotcha. Well, it's a very kind kidnapping because they've allowed her to use her phone so she can type out that she's been kidnapped. So at least we've got a head start. At least we know that she's been kidnapped. So if she disappears for the next 5 live streams, yeah. Then we go, well, it's Paracord. But now we know she's been kidnapped. It's a good start. Good to get a head start on these things. Absolutely. Absolutely. Awesome. Thanks for letting us know. Good luck, Paracord. I hope they take you somewhere nice and sunny. Maybe they take you to Florida in the sunshine. Actually, is Florida a good place to go at this time of year? Actually, isn't all of America colder this time of year? No, Florida's probably quite the best place to go. Oh, that passion fruit's giving me the bloody hiccups. Oh. Excuse me. I do apologise. Yeah, she's quite happy down there, eh? Wasn't it? I posed the question to her a couple of weeks ago and said, would you go back to New York? And she went, yeah, to visit. It's not going back. It's too freaking cold. I mean, I was there in, April? I was there from... the 9th to the 12th of April. And that was cold. That was cold. Oh, don't get me started on that. Don't get me started because I love New York. I had 3 days in New York and it was 3 of the best days of my life, despite the circumstances that I was there. But it was, New York's just amazing. If it hadn't been for COVID, I was going to be there for a week. And I was going to be there for a week with virtually unlimited funds. So I could have done anything. When I planned my 50th, I saved up so much money that nothing was off the table. I could have done anything and everything. Anything and everything. But I was in New York on limited time, limited funds, and I was pissed. Absolutely pissed. So pissed off. Not quite that unlimited. Unlimited to a certain degree. I was going to spend 3 weeks in America, Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Washington, without having to worry about, you go somewhere and go, oh, can I really afford to go in here? Can I really afford to? That was off the table. I was going to go with so much money that just anything was possible. Gutted. Florida, probably nicest time of year, not like the summer. I think it gets humid in the summer, if I'm not mistaken. Hey, Retro, sorry I didn't see you there. Hello, buddy. Hello. Yeah, I think it gets humid in the summer. I can't do. And that was the plan. Funny you should mention that. So my 50th was going to be Boston, New York, Philadelphia, Washington. Come home, save up enough money, and then I was going to do the South. Then I was going to do probably not Georgia, probably Tennessee, New Orleans, Texas, all that good stuff. So, thank you, Retro. We are up and running again. Computer Man, I don't know. I'd have to research it, but I mean, has Georgia got anything? I don't know. It's probably got some lovely people and some lovely landscape and all that good stuff, but I don't know. I just don't think Georgia's got anything. Does that make sense? I don't know. So yes, Retro, the Computer Man came out yesterday and he fixed me up. He fixed me up good and proper. So we're back up and running. We've got all the good stuff going. Mate, you wouldn't believe it. When after he left, and he did a couple of updates as well. He put in installed a driver which got the screens going, got a new SSD, and then he went, oh, you need some updates, and he went through and updated. And the thing is running so quick, and it's just so good. So good to be back. It really is. I'd like to visit Dakota, Montana, Wyoming, Arizona, Northern California, and some places down south. Yeah, I wouldn't mind Wyoming, Arizona. Yeah, I wouldn't say no to that. Northern California. Been there, done that. Oh, forgot to tell you. Totally forgot to tell you. So last Friday when I met my brother for beers and a catch up, there was a couple of guys sitting next to me, and why did I speak to them? Oh, that's right. They were sitting on a table, just turning on. I said, "Oh, is that okay if we join you?" And he went, "Yeah, sure, man. That's not a problem." I went, "Oh, hello, American, yay. I says, where are you from? He goes, oh, California. I says, oh, whereabouts? He's like, San Francisco. And I went, oh, whereabouts? And he told me, and I didn't know where it was. And I mentioned that I'd been to California, shall we say. And when we were chatting about that, and I just said, I said I was very disappointed with San Francisco. We're going to do another video because somebody's about to win bingo. I'm not going to mention who, but somebody, I think, with this video we're about to watch, somebody's going to win bingo. And yes, then we'll have a panel. But yeah, chatting these two guys, and we're talking about San Francisco. I says I wasn't really blown away by San Francisco, shall I say? And he says, why? I says, well, I stayed here and I stayed here, and he googled the place that I stayed, and he went, yeah, that's probably the rough one of the roughest areas in San Francisco. And I went, I know. I was there. He says, but if you'd have gone 2 blocks, what did he say? If you'd have gone 2 blocks west and sort of explored over there, it's one of the best areas of San Francisco. And I went, well, you know, I wasn't in there for a week. Oh, excuse me. That's funny. That's funny because I also when was I there? December, Christmas. I was there Christmas 2021, and next to the place I was staying was a bar, and that's where I met the Moorish American. I actually met a Moor, and we were talking, and he also wasn't making any fucking sense. I've also reached out to him recently, asking him for an interview, but he hasn't come back to me. But and how about I give you a shout out because you are just one of the best friends that we've ever had on this channel. That would be lovely. But we'll give it another half an hour, and we'll have a panel. And so in the hotel I was staying, there was a pub next door, and I went to the pub. I met the Moor. Then I went out to have a vape, and my vape went flat, and I was like, oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell. And so there was these couple of blokes smoking, and he wasn't talking to you. And I says, oh, mate, can I bum a fag? And the look I got, I swear to goodness, I'm in San Francisco, and I said, can I bum a fag? And the look I got was absolutely priceless. It says, sorry, excuse me, what now? I said, oh, can I bum a fag? And then I went, I'm in San Francisco. I've just asked to bum a fag. Sorry, can I have a cigarette off you, please? Oh, yeah, sure. One of my greatest stories of all time. Mate, inside I was dying because I was just, you know, you get that moment when the penny drops and you go, why are they looking at me? I've just asked to bum a fag. Oh, sorry. Can I pinch a cigarette off you, please? Yeah, sure. funny. Honestly, one of my finest moments. I've really got the coughs, haven't I? Probably one of my best memories of San Francisco. Genuinely, one of my best memories was trying to bum a fag. Don't even go there. Right. Next video. Look at me being all prepared and lining it up.
Welcome back to the Van Balion channel, guys. Today we head to Ohio, courtesy of Neocam, where yet another sovereign citizen demands money for his time during a traffic stop, 250k this time, but got a pair of handcuffs and a few nights in jail instead.
Aww.
Right, let's get into the video.
I don't think that's a fair exchange, really, is it? Demanding $250,000 and all you get is a pair of silver bracelets and a few free nights at the Grey Bar Hotel. Don't think what's this? Oh, goodness, lads. It's okay, though. Different ways, wording. I'm sure the man understood the knowledge by your... Well, you'd have thought that. You would have thought that I'm English. Well, come December 22, and everybody in America thought I was Australian, which was a bit freaky. So, no, I probably lost the actual fluid British accent, and I sounded more Australian. So, anyway, let's get on with this.
16 radio tracks up.
Okay.
Old Brainerd, south of South Woodland, with King John King, 3422, KJK, 3422.
Where did we...
Zone 1, channel 1.
Hello, my name is Patrolman Messina with the Pet Pike Police Department. Reason for the stop is this is no passing zone.
Where are we from?
Hello, my name is Patrolman Messina.
Pepper. Oh, what a great name. Pepper Pike. Pepper Pike Police Department. Geez, try saying that for Pepper Pike Police Department. Pepper Pike Police Department. Pepper Pike Police Department. Pepper Pike Police. Love it. Paracord, where's Pepper Pike?
Pet Pike Police Department. Reason for the stop is this is no passing zone.
In the driver's book, they said that these is the passing zone, the passing lane. If somebody is going under the speed limit, we allow them to pass. This is what it says.
We were going 37. This is a 35-mile-an-hour zone.
Shout out to Neocam for correctly identifying this boat captain's word salad as sovereign citizen noises. Something tells me this isn't the last time we're going to see this quote during this video.
5 miles per hour.
In order to pass them, they have to be going less than half of the speed limit.
So if I was doing 37 and I was passing somebody at 37, I was only going 2 miles over the speed limit.
Yeah, but
it's not a speed thing. It's a passing thing.
Okay, but this is...
And also, if someone's traveling at 35 in a 35 zone, then you have no reason to overtake them. Because, and bear with me on this one, because they're traveling the speed limit. Whoa, dude, did you see what I just did there? Wow. Pepper Pike is it is direct east of Cleveland. It is close to Beechwood, Woodmere, Orange, Moreland Hills, Lyndhurst, Hunting Valley, and Gate Mills. It just doesn't look that far. Population of 6,796 as of the 2020 census, and it's technically a suburb of Cleveland. Interesting. Oh, that's funny. I've not heard that before. There's a sign on both sides of the road. Add them up, it makes 70. That's funny. That is actually quite funny for you.
It's the passing lane according to the driver's books. Or is it I can show you. I mean, put it on the phone, put out the driver's book, and show you that this is.
Well, yes, if it is a passing lane, that's fine. If somebody is doing 20 miles an hour or 25 miles an hour. But if someone's doing 35 miles an hour in a 35 mile per hour zone, then you've got no reason to overtake. Just saying.
All I need is your driver's license and proof of insurance. Driver's license and proof of insurance. That's what I'm asking for.
Now, I'll tell you something else. I am not in the capacity of driving.
Okay.
I am traveling.
Okay.
It is a difference between traveling and driving.
Okay.
Agreed, there is a difference. And the fact that you're trying to assert the right to travel while you're in the driver's seat of a motor vehicle tells me that it's you who doesn't understand the difference between traveling and driving.
Okay, now, I understand where you're going with this. I understand there's a difference between traveling. I also understand who Mike Christopher is. He's a planetary postal judge.
Oh, you probably didn't hear that. Hang on, let me translate.
Mike Christopher is. He's a planetary postal judge.
My friend, somebody is a friend of some judge.
And I understand what the overturning of Chevron means. It is told you guys to stand down. Okay.
Sovereign scissors and noises, followed by he's told you guys to stand down.
All of these traffic things that you're trying to push, they're not constitutional.
And all of these traffic things you're trying to push, they are not constitutional.
The fact that you think the Chevron case ruled traffic laws and the enforcement of them unconstitutional tells me, unsurprisingly, that it's, again, you who doesn't understand that case.
Now, I know I'm not in the capacity of driving, and your job as a constable is to protect me from the corporation. Now, when I tell you that I'm not in the capacity of driving, that means that you're acting in private capacity now. You're acting in private capacity for a corporation, and that is in violation of our constitutional rights. Now, you're going to knowingly and willingly violate my constitution.
Quick question. I've really got I was going to say I got a frog in my throat, but I haven't met any Frenchmen recently. If the United States of America is a corporation, I'm thinking of the answer to my own question here as I'm saying it. Does a corporation have a constitution? It would have policies and procedures. Does it actually have as they're not mentioned by the Constitution? Wouldn't that technically make them unconstitutional? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. But if America is a corporation, I think the question I'm asking here is, can a corporation have a constitution? It has policies and procedures. Yes, it has. Can a corp? Let's ask ChatGPT. Let's ask ChatGPT. I'm going to have to ChatGPT. Can a corporation have a constitution? Yes, a corporation can have a document often referred to as corporate constitution, although it's not typically called that. Instead, corporations have foundational documents such as articles of incorporation, bylaws, shareholder agreements. So technically, a corporation, it's like I'm going to have to save that ChatGPT thing. Let me start that. ChatGPT. It does have articles of association. My bad, I'm not too well. No, nor me. That's why I sort of Googled it. But so I think, like Robin says, that they have articles of association, articles of incorporation, bylaws. It's kind of a constitution. Oh, it goes on to say, so while a corporation doesn't typically have a constitution in the way that a country does, it does have documents that serve a similar purpose by defining its structure, governance, and operations. Okay. So technically no. Technically yes, but technically no. A corporation does not have a constitution. Okay, carry on, sir.
I'm gonna cut you off.
I'm explaining to you that you can be sued. You can be sued.
That's nice. Are you not going to provide me with your driver's license?
The law doesn't apply to me except when I'm using that law to threaten police officers with a lawsuit. Sovereign citizen hypocrisy at its finest. Good on that officer for cutting him off mid-threat.
I'm not driving.
Okay, that's neither here nor there. Are you failing to provide me with your driver's license?
I'm not driving. I'm not trying.
That's not what I'm saying.
You have my application.
All right, turn off the car. Turn off the car.
I just noticed something else as well. When the officer asks for his driver's license because I'm not driving, do you know what they should ask for? Well, if you're not driving, then could you furnish me with your traveler's license, please? I don't know.
Yeah, turn the car off. Nobody cares about your laughable affidavit. The side of the road is not the place to hold court.
Okay.
Which Van, Mark, myself, and literally thousands of other channels argue every time we see these videos. The side of the road is not the place to hold court.
Will you provide me with your driver's license?
Are you going to continue?
It's a yes or no. Are you providing me with your driver's license? Yes or no?
Can I speak to your supervisor or something?
He's right
here we go.
Where's he at?
Call the supervisor. Oh, come on. That's got to be on my bingo. That's the first time we've heard that today. 5 videos in, and that's the first time we've heard call your supervisor. Damn it.
Don't you just love it when the supervisor they demanded is already on the traffic stop?
Right there.
He even gives him a little wave.
And then he... Ooh, hey. Robin. This one's for you. Look at that, Robin. That's a watch. Ooh, look, Robin. Watch. Watch. I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that. Look at that watch. Ooh, watch. Oh, dear me. Watch. Pissing myself. Oh, look. Watch. Ooh, lovely watch. Look. Does things. Ooh. Ooh. Watch. Lovely watch. Look. Ooh. No, wrong one. Oh, shit. My bad. Watch. Ooh. It is, I can't remember who could make this now. This is actually a famous brand. I can't remember if I can make it. Is it a Tissot? I think it's a Tissot. Watch. Ooh. Oh. There you go. That's my wind up Robin for the moment. Perfect. Love it. When I signed my phone plan, the last time one of those was included. Ooh, watch. Sexy watch. And I love it when they ask for a supervisor. It's like Van just says there. Don't you love it when they ask for a supervisor and the supervisor is right there at the scene? And then he goes, and then the penny drops. He goes, oh shit, I've got a supervisor. Well, I want your supervisor. What? And then when that supervisor gets there, I want his supervisor. Next thing you know, you're asking for the fucking president of the United States. That ain't gonna happen.
How you doing, sir? What's going on this evening?
I'm explaining to the officer.
Sure.
I am exercising my constitutional right to travel.
Okay. Okay, well, while you're traveling on public roads, sir, you got to have a valid driver's license in the state of Ohio to operate on that roadway, or else you can't do that. So... Do you have any form of identification?
Traffic codes don't apply to me because they're not law. Also, here, look at this.
I did pick up on that a little bit because I've got the headphones on, so I can hear this a little bit better.
think it's under UCC-C.
Do you have any form of identification?
Yeah, he just mentioned
Traffic
UCC.
codes don't apply to me because they're not law. Also, here, look at this uniform commercial code I misinterpreted. The lack of self-awareness is astonishing.
Can you please stop?
I think it was PayPal Paddy who asked for the chief's supervisor. I mean, you can't get really... Yeah, well, the chief supervisor would be chief of police. Wouldn't the next one up from the chief of police be the mayor? And then from the mayor, it's the governor, and from the governor, it's the congressman, and from the congressman, it's the president.
Up out of the vehicle for me?
Why am I supposed to know?
Because you're not complying with what the officer is asking and requesting to you while you're operating this vehicle here.
You're breaking my constitution. I'm explaining to you what my constitutional right is. I'm explaining to you that I'm not driving, and I'm explaining to you that you're violating my constitutional right. You're acting in private capacity for a private corporation, and you and the judge and the prosecutor will still be sued because of your insurance fraud.
I'm telling you that you're operating a motor vehicle on this roadway and you got to perform or provide a valid form of identification here, and the officer had a valid reason to stop you. It's simple. If whatever it may be, it could be a minor thing, right? If it is, then we could send you on your way, but you got to identify yourself.
Yeah, spoiler alert. His reason for not identifying is not based solely on ideology. Shocker, I know.
No, I don't think it can rise above the mayor unless it's a court case. Well, I'm asking, like, who's the mayor's boss? And the mayor's boss would be the governor. And then the governor's boss would be the senator. And the senator's boss is the president. So, you know, if you push it to the end. And do you know what? I'm going to go out on a limb here. Oh, actually, do you know that'd be so funny? Wouldn't it be funny? Wouldn't it be funny to put the mayor, the governor, the senator in a car, travel around, wait for a sovereign citizen, and the sovereign's like, I want to meet your boss, and then the fucking mayor steps out, and he goes, I want to see your boss. And then the governor steps out. And he goes, I want to see your boss. And the senator steps out. And he goes, I want to see your boss. And then next thing you know, whomever it may be, the fucking president of the United States steps out. And then he goes, I want to see your boss. I mean, come on. No, I'm pretty sure they can't. But I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking the logical order of bosses. You know, when I was a PC, my boss was my sergeant, Matt Dixon, for example, or Pete Barker. Our inspector at the time was Inspector Whitehead. Rest in peace, Gaffer. His boss was, oh God, who was the chief inspector? God, what was the chief inspector's name? Wow, I've drawn a blank. God, who was my chief inspector? I can't remember his name. But after that, it goes to the superintendent, Paul Scarrett. Rest in peace, Mr. Scarrett. And then after superintendent, it goes to chief superintendent, which was Paul McGinty. Rest in peace, Mr. McGinty. They're all dead. One of my old supers died as well recently, Mick Joyner. Rest in peace, Mick. Great bloke, absolutely great bloke. Fucking love that bloke. God, he used to take the piss out of me. For some reason, me and him just got on like a house on fire. I don't know why, but he used to rip the piss out of me. And if I if I was ever in trouble and I got called up to the chief super's office, and if Mr. Joyner was in charge, you know, the secretary would usher me in. You go, constable person, sit down. And he'd just look at me and goes, "Now, what have you done this time?" I says, "Boss, it wasn't me. Gaffer, it wasn't. I didn't do this." And he goes, I know, but I just want to fucking rip the shit out of you, you bastard." Honestly, Mick Joyner, and I met him on the street when I went back to England in 2014. I was on the street in Solihull, and he walked past me, and I went, "Sir." I mean, I'd been left 5 years at that point. I'd left West Midlands Police at 8 years at that point. I went, "Sir." He goes, "Don't call me sir, it's Mick." I went, "No, boss, you'll always be my boss. You'll always be my gaffer." But that's what I'm saying. So that's the chain of command. Constable, sergeant, inspector, chief inspector, superintendent, chief superintendent, and then after chief superintendent, you then get the higher echelons. Assistant chief constable, deputy chief constable, and chief constable himself, who for me was Edward Crew, who was an absolute wanker. A 100% absolute wanker. No respect for that guy at all. He was the one that I was talking about last week, where he took out the bars from police stations, then he took out the kitchens, and you basically took everything away from us. So absolutely no respect for that guy whatsoever. No respect. Anyway, I digress.
I can't hear you. Yeah, I know that. All right, can you go ahead and exit the vehicle? Is there anything on you I need to know about? Do you have any weapons, anything like that? Don't be reaching around for anything. Okay, well, that's not a big deal. That's not a big deal. All right, we're not really worried about marijuana, you know?
Oh, he's got a little bit of marijuana.
Well, I appreciate that. Thank you for letting us know. I understand that, but there are some other issues here while you're operating down this roadway. Can you go ahead and step out with the other officer and we can get some identification and we can sort out what's going on here? Okay, we're past the traveling point, Rick. You got to identify yourself, sir, and step out of the vehicle for it.
All right, before you do anything, I see that knife on the floorboard, so don't reach for it.
Oh, that's a steak knife, man.
It's still a knife.
It's still a knife.
I'm not reaching in there.
No, it's just a steak knife.
Oh, don't worry, bloke. Don't worry, officer. That's not a knife. It's just a steak knife. What does that end in? It ends in knife. Why has he got a steak knife? Oh, that's scary.
All right. Will you step out of the car for us?
Sir, I'm just explaining. I don't want any trouble. I just want to travel on down the road.
Well, if you don't want any trouble, get out of the car. It's that simple. They've been here that long that the snow is built up on his car. This is ridiculous.
Translation, I don't want to give you my name because I have multiple active warrants out for my arrest.
I went in the past according to the driver's book. They said
You still have to use your turn signal as well.
Exactly. I'm not traveling. So
okay, well, you're not traveling.
I'm not driving.
You just said you're not traveling. Let's go back.
Exactly. I'm not traveling.
He just said I'm not traveling. Okay, I'll get to it in a second. I don't want to open any more tabs. Just the computer's doing really well at the moment, so I'm just sticking with the tabs I've got open.
Okay, we're past that.
I'm not driving, brother. I'm trying to explain to you that you're breaking my constitutional right and you know it. I'm telling you, I think
we're not. You don't have a right. There's no right to drive. It's a privilege.
I have a right to, without license or without tags on my personal property, I'm allowed to travel upon these roads. I am. I do know my rights.
Knows his rights, but convenient.
That's on the list. Getting back to the list. I know my rights. I know it's. I really need to put this in alphabetical order. In fact, I'm going to do that this afternoon. I'm going to. Yep, I know my rights. That's definitely on the list. Has been confirmed. Damn it.
Conveniently ignores the amendment that grants each state the right to do what they're doing right now.
The 10th Amendment, one of my favorite amendments of all time. Love the 10th Amendment. 10th Amendment states that any law that cannot be passed by the federal government hereby grants request to pass down those laws to each individual state to write their own laws. That's why every state has sort of a different variance on traffic law. Just quirky, different words, same meaning, but it's just written differently. But fundamentally, every state has the same traffic laws. If you travel in a private conveyance on a public road, you have to have a driver's license and insurance. That's it. All 50 states basically say the exact same thing in their traffic laws, and each traffic law is called a different name. I've made videos on softards and mortards in different states, and I brought up the evidence, and the names are different. In some places it's called a traffic code, in some states it's called traffic law, in some states it's called the law of traffic. It varies, but fundamentally it is exactly the same. If you want to take a horse-powered vehicle, a mechanically propelled vehicle on the road in that state, you have to have a driver's license. That's it. That's it. That's the end of the argument. And if you do drive that mechanically propelled vehicle on a road, or sorry, if you use a mechanically propelled vehicle on a road, you have to have insurance for that vehicle. That's it. You can flare it up as much as you want. You can color it with rainbows and unicorns and butterflies and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, if you take this contraption and use it on this road, you need a driver's license and insurance. And you obviously have to register this mechanically propelled vehicle so that the state knows that there is this mechanically propelled vehicle on this road. So don't give me this fucking bullshit. Love the 10th Amendment.
Are you refusing to step out of the vehicle?
Would I have to step out of the vehicle? So the government arrest me and snatch me out of my vehicle if I don't step out?
I like how he tries to reframe him being removed from the vehicle for refusing a lawful order to getting snatched out of his vehicle. The persecution complex is strong with this one.
What is this advert all about? I don't even want to think what that is. I mean, yes, it's called Car Paint New Zealand. It's beautifully painted. I'm not going to deny that. And also, it has been painted. So why have you got gloves on? Oh no, I'm confused.
What we're doing is asking for identification in your driver's license. That is required.
Do you have a driver's license?
I'm not driving though. So why am I having to provide a driver's license for
He's done it again.
I'm not performing my constitutional rights. I think it's UCC 1-109. I think it is. I can look it up right now.
What do you mean you can look it up? If you're a true sovereign citizen, you should know it verbatim. You shouldn't have to look it up. You should know this shit. If you're a true sovereign citizen.
As I'm violating, man. You're violating my rights.
On the vehicle force to provide some sort of identification.
Oh, I think that's on the list. Oh, the wind's picking up. Yep. You're violating my rights. Oh, come on. Seriously?
Go ahead and step out of the car for us then. Thank you.
Forcing me to step out of my car. Let me just use my gloves. Come here. Okay, I'm just going to get my gloves, sir. All right, then I'm going to step out. You just say yes, I'm forcing you, and I would have stepped out. You don't have to grab me.
All right, we're getting past that point.
Okay, you could have just said, "Hey, you have to step out." Yes, I'm forcing you. You don't have to. You don't have to just start grabbing all over me and stuff like that,
All
sir.
right, turn around.
I'm not trying to do
Turn around and face
anything to you.
Stop.
I'm not being
Turn around and
aggressive.
face that.
And now for the obligatory symptoms of, say it with me, incarceritis.
Face that way.
Dude, I have Parkinson's disease, and I have dementia, and I have this.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. This is not. Isn't this on the list? Oh no, this is on the. This is on the body. No, it's on this list, isn't it? Oh, come on. It should be on this list. Oh. Okay. What should be on this list is my question mark is broken. I have question mark. This is where they go, oh, what did he say? He's got Parkinson's disease? I mean, that doesn't really affect the arrest. But normally my something is broken, my something hurts, I have something. So in lieu of that, you can have a corner square. What square should I have? I'm gonna have that one. Oh no, yeah, I'm gonna have that corner square. So there's always an excuse for something. Yeah, dementia. Lock him up in the dementia. No, he said, oh, did he say dementia? I thought he said Parkinson's.
Dude, I have Parkinson's.
Symptoms of, say it with me, incarceritis.
Face that way.
Dude, I have Parkinson's disease, and I have dementia, and I have this disease in my spine. So please do not handle me.
He did say dementia.
All
right, put your hands on top of the truck.
If he's got dementia, he shouldn't be driving.
It's cold, man.
Yeah.
Can I
put your glove on?
I think I got another one in the pocket. I mean, can you?
No.
No, you're not going in your pocket. No. No.
So you're looking for gloves? No, you got the phone in there and pocket.
Do you have anything on it that's going to poke me, stick me, hurt me in any fashion? You don't think so, or no?
No.
He doesn't think so. Well, there you go. There's dementia. Yes, I can't remember if I put an RPG in my pocket, and I think I've got a pipe bomb somewhere, but I just can't remember. You're not allowed to drive a pocket. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're a danger. And my voice just went. What's going on with that? If you've got any of those symptoms, you should not be driving. What the chickens is going on here?
What are you all fidgety for?
Look at that.
Because he's got an RPG in his pocket and he's forgotten about it.
For me to keep still like that. Oh, shit.
Is that a gun?
I haven't had nothing to eat today, so I think part of this water is trying to give me pancreas and my seafood.
You check these pockets?
Yeah, got a phone in there.
Yeah, one too.
Pull them up.
All right, go ahead and place your right hand behind your back for me.
Right hand.
Failure to identify yourself. Failure to identify. Yep.
All right, finish searching.
You know.
Sorry.
Failure to identify yourself. Failure to identify. Yep.
I couldn't quite hear that.
All right, finish searching.
You know you guys can be sued for this, right?
Oh no, not the threat of a totally frivolous lawsuit from another sovereign citizen. Quick, officers, let him go.
Put him back in the
Bro
car.
needs to learn that he isn't the first sovereign citizen to think of threatening a police officer for doing his job, and he certainly won't be the last.
Hey man, I hope you got that. Is your cams on?
Of course they are.
Okay.
That's on the list. Is your body cam on? Oh, there's no point me looking it up. I know it's on there. Is your body cam on? Ah.
You know who Mark Christopher is? The planetary postal judge?
No, I don't.
You know what the overturning the Chevron means? You don't know what the overturning the Chevron means?
These are your cards and cash. Keep that in your pocket. That's yours.
You don't know what the overturning the Chevron means?
Cinderella by Jacob Tolliver. Once upon a time, in a land not so far away, there lived a young prince named D'Artagnan.
Again.
How apt is that advert? How apt is that advert? Once upon a time in a land so far, far away. How apt. In a landmark 6-3 decision on June 28, 2024, the U.S. Supreme Court ruled in Luper Bright Enterprises versus Ray Raimondo to overturn the Chevron doctrine. This decision means that the courts will now be more independent in their interpretation of federal laws. Boom shakalaka. That's all I'm saying. Okay, I shared you out on my community page. Oh, am I there again? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Right, we're going to finish
The fact
this.
that you think this case applies to or has any bearing on a traffic stop in Ohio tells me that it's you who doesn't understand what the overturning of the Chevron case means.
Do you have anything under?
Have you ever heard of it overturning the Chevron? Nope. You guys have never heard of it, huh?
You got him? Okay. All right.
Maybe we can come back for $250,000. Come back. I'm just informing.
Okay, well, I appreciate your information.
You guys better look it up. Everything I just told you guys better look it up.
All right, go ahead and take your seat. All right, whose car is that in relation to you?
So I'm arrested now?
Nope, you're just being detained.
Detained is custodial arrest.
Okay.
250k for a custodial arrest. That's a bit cheap these days. You should dream bigger like this idiot. But more importantly, wouldn't you need to contract and submit to the jurisdiction of the state to get that ball rolling? Not surprisingly, I don't think you thought this one through.
Are you still going to fail to identify yourself?
You're going to go ahead and take somebody in that didn't do nothing and arrest somebody that didn't do nothing, riding down the street in America, and you call this a free country?
All right, I'm going to read these for you. These are your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent.
Whoa. Let's go back a wee bit there. Listen to this statement.
And arrest somebody that didn't do nothing, riding down the street in America, and you call this a free country?
All right.
So now it's a free country. I thought you said earlier it was a corporation. Okay, either I'm getting very, very confused, or you cannot lie flat in bed, or you lie like a flatfish. You've got to get your story straight. Are you in a free country, or is the country a corporation? Can we figure out? I'm so confused right now.
I'm going to read these for you. These are your Miranda rights. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have him or her present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to you to represent you before any questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and not answer any questions or make any statements. Do you understand your rights as I've explained them to you? That's a yes or a no.
Wait for the no.
My name is Thomas, man.
Thomas?
Yeah.
What's your last name?
That is my last name.
Isn't it so funny? Isn't it so funny? And isn't it typical that you get to the point where you are now in handcuffs, you are sitting in the back of a police vehicle, you've just been read your Miranda rights, and now you have the light bulb moment to go, oh, okay, my name's Thomas. Da, 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 da. Why does it take? What does it take? All of those steps. What does it take it to this point? To this point, where you are in handcuffs in the back of a police vehicle, being read your Miranda rights, for you to suddenly go, okay, my name's Thomas. I mean, if you had done this right at the beginning, I mean, you probably would have got a ticket. Your car would have probably been towed, but hey ho, you know. but you're now on your way to jail. So, Thomas Castro is. Oh, that. Tom, is there something you want to tell me? Is Tom still here? Thomas? No, it couldn't be Tom Castro.
Thomas. Tim Thomas? Yes. All right. You know that providing me any false information is also another offense, correct?
Tim Thomas. Really? You've discovered a spot. Yeah, Thomas Castro. Tom, we know who you are. Poor form, sir. Poor form.
That's the name I go by.
Okay, what is your birth name?
That's the name I go by, which again basically translates to I have multiple active warrants out for my arrest.
If you were to have a driver's license, what would be put on that? Do you have a social security number that you know? You don't know it? No? Okay.
So that the Parkinson's and dementia, I have problems to remember a lot of things. I remember stuff, but I just don't.
Okay, he just says, I've got dementia, I have problems remembering. But you remembered the Sovsit script. You had no problems remembering that. I'm traveling, not driving. America is a corporation. You remember all that shit, but all of a sudden you don't remember your name?
Especially if I ain't had my stuff like I told you, I took myself today.
Can recite the right to travel scripts from memory, but can't remember his social security number or
Are me and Van Balion on exactly the same wavelength? Because I just said that, and now he's just said it. I'll come back to you on that, Retro.
even his real name. How very convenient.
Oh, is this pressure washer? No. Is this the one?
Germans have figured out a way to increase water pressure by 15
watch this
times
advert
without using any energy. This new
Okay, so I'm glad I paused it right there. In the background is a, for want of a better word, it's a digger, but it's a forklift. And look at the harness on the back of this guy's neck. This is a fucking joke advert.
new $110
It's
jet pressure
lifting him up.
accelerator harnesses the cleaning force of a hydraulic power system.
Fuck off.
Is there any medication that you normally take that you have not taken?
Tom Castro is one of my subscribers. He's also one of my Patreons, which I thank him very much for. And he was also in the chat earlier. And let me find him. So that's why we take the piss out of Thomas Castro. Here we go. There. Tom Castro. So we've just discovered the actual identity of Tom Castro. He's right here. Just kidding. I know, right?
I just usually take, if you can feel my heart, you can feel breath, you can feel my jitter breath.
You need an ambulance?
No, I just usually take a lot of natural supplements like ashwagandha and flaxseed oil, MAD, 12 on my feet. I understand.
Okay. There's just nothing that needs to be taken exactly right now that would be detrimental to your health if you do not have it.
Water, if I pass out.
2 minutes left.
So I'm gonna just ask you again. What is your first name? As given at birth. Whatever would be on a driver's license if you had one, or any legal documentation.
Man, you already arrested me without no idea and violated all my rights, man.
That's not the answer to my question.
Well,
yeah. So this
technically, you can be arrested without being identified. Section 25 of PACE allows a police officer in the United Kingdom to arrest someone because you don't identify. So, let's think about it. I don't know. I'm just trying to think of a ticketable offence. Running a red light, parking on double yellow lines, anything like that. That I need your name and address, so I can send you. Actually, not parking on double yellow lines. Running a red light, because I need to send you a summons. Sorry, let's go back. Driving without due care intention, dangerous driving. I need your name and address. So when I go back to the station and I do the preparation for the ticket, I'm going to send you a summons in the court. I'm going to send you a summons to court in the mail. Okay, you're going to get a ticket that way. So therefore, I need your name and address to write that ticket. It's just purely a ticketable offence, purely ticketable. What you guys call a citation. But if you don't give me a name and an address, then you can be arrested under Section 25 of PACE. In that, I cannot verify who you are, where you live, in order to send the summons. Therefore, you're going to get locked up because I basically don't know who the chickens you are. And I don't know that this ticket is going to get to you because you won't get. And if you give me an address, things like 999 Lettsby Avenue, that's not. Or you give me 10 Downing Street, or you give me 1609 Pennsylvania Avenue, then I believe that address to be false. Therefore, you're coming in on Section 25 PACE. And this is the exact same law that they have. All right, we've got just over 1 minute left.
Back and forth continues for a while, but they do eventually find out who he is and why he was so reluctant to properly identify, even after being placed in handcuffs.
Warrants.
Is it Timothy Thomas? I'll try to get more information and relay it. All right, Mr. Thomas, what is your date of birth?
You've got mail.
Is your name Tyrone? Or Tyrone?
Here we go.
Suspended
Oh
license.
no!
Suspended license.
Get out of here.
You've got mail.
Active warrant.
Oh,
active.
What?
Yep.
Active warrant.
Officer.
Active warrant.
No. It's
How
conspiracy.
cool were those retro computer notifications from the late 90s and early 2000s on that officer's computer?
They're brilliant.
Anyway, so
They are
according to Neocam, who I recommend you subscribe to if you haven't already, link in the description, he was driving on a suspended license and had active warrants out of Shaker Heights, Highland Heights, and Palmer. They did an inventory of the vehicle and found a big bag of weed among all the trash, which is legal in Ohio. They then impounded the vehicle and he was transported to jail where, according to Neocam, he remained as of January the 24th. Anyway, this was a plus 50-minute video, so please drop by and watch the rest of this video on their channel. Right, thank you so much for watching, guys. Take care, and I will catch you in the next video.
No, I refuse to believe it all. Okay, let's finish that. Let's bring me up. No, I refuse to believe it all. He gave a false name. He didn't have a driver's license. He had warrants. No, I don't believe any of it. Right, that'll do us. Who won bingo? I was one away. Did you take an oath? Can anybody beat one away? If nobody answers in the next 2 seconds, then I declare myself the winner. I can't do that because that's wrong. Did we get to lose your... No. We got... I'm going to sue you. I'm suing you. No, we didn't get that. So, no. We didn't get a taser. Then you declare this contest. Well, guess what? You can't, because I'm in charge. And because I'm only one away, I declare me the winner of this week's bingo. Yes, I do. Ooh, shakalaka. All right. Thank you very much for playing. If you did play along, if you do play this on the playback, good luck. And if you do win this on the playback, then let me know in the comments below. I've got chronic indigestion. Oh, God, it's gone from coughing to indigestion. Right. And I guess, as they say, the house wins. The house always bloody. Never go to a casino. There is only one winner. Just the one. It wasn't rigged. Oh, let me just to prove a point. Just to prove a point. There we go. I don't think I can make that any bigger. But did you take an oath? Was my square. I had this one. I had this one. So, that's a terrible accusation. The house was probably cheating. We didn't get a window smash either. We didn't get a taser. We didn't get a window smash. Van Balion has really let us down. It's shocking. Okay. That's it. That's it. I need to put the cat out and things like that. I'll be back in about 20 minutes, I think. Time to make a cup of tea. And we'll be back in 20 minutes for a panel. Thank you to everybody that contributed to the bingo live stream. Thank you to Retro. Thank you to Robin. Thank you to Paracord. Thank you to Tom. Thank you to Jess for popping in. I think that was about it. So thank you, everybody. I will see you in about 20 minutes. Take care.